All right, it's a really interesting forecast. Hi, I'm meteorologist Dave Hovde. This is 8:05 webcams live. Avila Beach looking pretty good. And again, what a great day for Cinco de Mayo. Okay, clouds and fog looking like this. Right now, not bad. Now, again, there's some signs of low clouds developing in parts of the area, and we'll see much more later on tonight. But our system for the weekend gave a few showers in parts of eastern California and even off in the hills east of LA, but it essentially has moved much further off to the east now. Las Vegas has got some showers going on, but the big upper low here that moved through our area, the front side of this is proving to be very energetic. Big storms out in West Texas right now and also in eastern Texas. This corridor between Houston and Conroe, Texas, big storm moving through that area right now. A little closer to home again, the deep interior, mid-70s, nearly 80 degrees. We have cooled significantly in Paso Robles where we hit 80 for a high. It's down to 66 now. You can see the temperatures elsewhere in the 60s and low 70s. So yeah, still cool, but warmer than yesterday and warmer than the weekend. The weekend was cool and unsettled. You all know that. Winds are onshore. This 20-mile-per-hour wind in Paso Robles, that's one of the reasons we've cooled temperatures down. It is drawing that cool air inland. My three-day forecast looks like this. Not a lot of movement on temperatures until we get into Thursday. So, in fact, Wednesday, we might cool down a little bit outside of the interior where the warming does begin. Why? I think we're going to see some pretty significant low cloud development Tuesday night into Wednesday. Some tonight, but more so then. But you can see South Coast does warm up on Thursday as well, as do beach communities a little bit. And that's really the story of this forecast. The interior and coastal valleys warm. Beaches might not see a lot of movement because I think we're going to see some marine influence still being there. And here's why it's going to warm up. The upper low, this unstable cold air mass, moves off to the east, but not right away. Here's Tuesday, still kind of lingering here. You see it sort of knuckleballs back off to the west before finally releasing. And when that happens on Thursday, the first bit of high pressure develops. But as we get into Friday, look how that ridge begins to build. The jet stream pattern going to produce a ridge over the west that's going to push down on that cold marine influenced air. But until that happens, we're going to see quite a bit of it, especially as we get into Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening, into Wednesday morning. Again, we could see temperatures actually go down before springboarding, the tail end of my forecast. All right, overnight lows tonight with the marine influence coming back in. I think we're looking at temperatures close to 50 for the lows. And then the daytime highs, slow, Santa Maria, Lompoc, all right around 70 degrees, maybe just shy of that. Santa Barbara, 66. 74 in Paso Robles. So today was 80. That would be a cool down. Beach communities, yeah, you're looking at upper 50s and lower 60s. That's still on the cool side. So even though, again, we're talking a lot about warming, it's when it warms that matters. So some movement on Wednesday, but probably more so Thursday and Friday before things really begin to move. And I think this graphic shows it the best. Paso Robles, 74, 79. So a little bit of upward movement here on Wednesday inland. But then that springboard happens to get those temperatures back up into the lower 90s. Now we'll cool down a little bit as we get into Sunday and Monday. San Luis Obispo, you're looking at temperatures close to 70 the next couple of days. Again, the marine clouds with some afternoon clearing. That's what that icon there means. Then temperatures getting back up into the lower 80s on Friday and Saturday. Santa Maria temperatures in the 70s with that same warming trend. Santa Barbara close to 80 on Friday and Saturday. Crazy thing is parts of Southern California during this warming trend Friday and Saturday, some places are going to get well into the 90s. Can't even rule out 100. Just probably not locally. We'll see you in the next newscast.